Welcome in there, squirrely squirrel. That I am, that I am. I got a hold of Palo Santo stick. I got a bag of stubbies over there, so I just decided to light one up. So we're gonna just wing it tonight. Yeah. Sorry about that. I just want to set this up a little better. Set this up here. Oh, that's burning. Shoot. A wizard never tells secrets. Great Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light, please be here to provide a collective message to my subscribers, my supporters, my members. What is the collective energy? Are there any channeled messages to come through? I'm being told it's almost time. Just continue to have patience. Continue to rise and raise your vibration. Continue to heal. Continue to keep your priority of healing, of renewing, rebirthing, allowing that what no longer serves you to fall away. It's not about being on time for anything particular. It's the intention behind the awareness. For some of you that's carrying around shadow and pain, there's a bittersweet silver lining to it all. And this is something you need to find within it. It will help with your overall understanding and healing. The end result with you being absolutely unstoppable due to your awareness. Stand in the wisdom that you hold. Understand that things are not as they seem. To have faith that the divine is working behind the scenes and orchestrating your last laugh. Those that were laughing are silent. The reckoning is upon them. They've not only shown up and acted in such a way, they have shown you who they are. So act accordingly. And others, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Voice of Souls, what's the overall energy tonight? What do we need to know about? This message tonight is going out to my pure hearts. This message is going out to my chosen. This message is going out to my earth angels. We need to stop playing small. I'm not exactly sure as to what that looks like, but we need to step in who we are. We need to step into who we are. And this little bitch went low battery. Are we not just tired? Are we not tired of the game? Are we not tired of the constant gang stalking? Are we not tired of it? Please, am I the only one? The thing is, with our pure hearts, with everything that we've been through up until this point, we've always moved forward within our heart space, allowing our soul to guide us. That's what makes us special. We don't roll with the status quo. We don't roll as a follower. This is why we're so exhausted. Because if it's almost as if people are trying to exhaust our purpose, it's like they're trying to make us insignificant. Meanwhile, we were the very souls brought here to help bring in the new earth. We have no regret because we've always allowed our heart to guide. People think, oh, well, you guys think your shit don't stink. You guys think you're better than us. You guys think you're something special or something. You know what? To some degree, I think we are. because we allow our hearts to guide us. If it doesn't vibe with our soul, it's not something that we entertain. And that's what makes us different. That's what makes us stand out. People like our energy, so they tend to invite us to particular things. And yet, even though we are included, we still stand out. To the ones that aren't aware to who they are, they get ridiculed, they get put down. But to the ones that understand what it's all about, they stand up and they invoke their inner warrior. They understand the situation. They understand reality. They understand the matrix without even studying it. It's as if the understanding is ingrained in their DNA or subconscious or the blueprint. It's one thing to have a light within and to hold on to that light and to protect that light. But it's a whole other thing to take that light and shine it. It's a whole other different scenario to experience this light. It's the vow that you make, stepping in your own personal power. The only ones that can make the decision to go through it is you. This is why they say many are called, but few are chosen. Because many have already allowed the distraction of the darkness and of the nothing to take over. They've taken away from the experience. They've created an imbalance by going to the darkness, by allowing it to encompass them. For some, that's all they've ever known. And this is the great test of the earth angel or chosen one. It's to choose between the light and the darkness. It brings you to a different place and perspective of understanding of not only your purpose here on earth, but the validity of your self-worth and your true impact that you would make. Also the great remembering of your mission and the reason and purpose behind that mission. So no, collective, you don't have any regrets. You don't have any regrets for sharing your heart, for sharing who you are with the world. You have no regrets. just as you shouldn't. But some people, they think that you should regret being you. The audacity for you to even think. You've got 32 and 23. 32 and 23, 5. Change, realization, revelation, the great awakening. The revealing of the fact that you didn't have to ever become something because you already were. You already are. You will always be. This is a love. This is a message of love from Spirit, allowing you to step into who you are. Reclaim your sovereignty. Remembering there's a duality. Just as there's light, there's always shadow. But you have the ability to transmute that shadow into something beautiful, into something bittersweet. Some of you, some of you have had the experience of defamation of character, of people trying to make you out to be something that you're not. They've deprived you of any type of emotion. They've deprived you of any love. They've deprived you of any connection. And then they take your reaction to that and use it against you. And they weaponize it against you to make you feel shame and take on a projection of something that you're not. So that way they have control. The spell is broken. You've been the guide that you've been looking for, collective. All you need to do is look within. The truth and the light will always prevail. You're finally allowing this, you're allowing this go. This is a part of your life where you will not be returning. You are leaving this portion of your life behind you. You are going through a rebirth. You are being brought to a different timeline. This is divinely led, divinely orchestrated, it's divinely protected. It's not what you carry with you, it's what you have within you. And that's the big factor here. You are going to receive communication soon. This is someone that you do not want to have a reunion with. They're going to be asking you for help. And this is someone you're going to have to hold your anger on. You're going to have to hold your composure. Somebody's trying to come in and gaslight you, to make you think you should regret being you. If you find yourself in a position where you do not know what to say, call on the divine and allow the divine to speak for you. It will always act in your best intention. You will not be repressed. You will not be restricted any further. The chains are removed. The blockages have been released. Any bindings have been broken. Ashe, and so it is. Anything further that is directed at you is automatically and indefinitely returned to sender. All of their ill intentions will be bound to themselves. Any energy sent your way will be automatically transmuted into blessings of prosperity, an abundance of prosperity, healing, strength, infinite possibilities. Ashe, so it is, as above, so below, as within, so without. Who notices the difference in the energy tonight? And this change in energy was since I've come online. To those that are sensitive to energy or paying attention, seems a little bit more calm and more peaceful. It's amazing what a magical protective barrier will do for you. Setting forward an intention, using your creativity, it's a game changer. We've been given these tools to protect ourselves. What's this repression? Nine of Swords. What's the repression? We'll get three for each. Three of Swords. Due to the betrayal. Somebody's trying to keep you repressed, keep you locked down because of some sort of betrayal. They've used this betrayal against you, so that way it's very difficult for you to make any type of decision, to move forward, to succeed. People think that, oh, just walk away. Just get on with your life. These people don't understand what they're talking about. Because the people we're walking away from make it virtually impossible. They're very good at what they do to make it virtually no evidence. They do it in such a way to stalk us, to take us out of our frequency, to lower that frequency. And if they succeed, they bring us into our lower self node energy, which makes it extremely easy to manipulate. This is why you need to continue to heal, continue to raise your vibration, and only focus on that. Focus on making a good impact. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you are not crazy. This is exactly what is happening. It's pretty sad that they have to come against you with groups of people. And they have to play stupid little mind games to get under your skin. They're that much of an empty shell that they can't face you. Because they know deep down they're nothing compared to you. And it's due to your light. It's due to your pure heart. The ability to allow your heart to guide you. It is literally impossible for them to do that for themselves. And because you know how to do that, and because you trust that, And because you're not an empty vessel of darkness, they envy this. They envy this. So this is why they try to bring you down, to make you feel worthless, so that way your light goes out and you cease to exist. And it makes them feel powerful. It makes them feel limitless, that they can accomplish anything with their dark and twisted, sick, sadistic action and attitude. And because they get a rush out of this, it becomes an addiction. And they continue to do this to time after time after time, a new victim. It has wreaked havoc on humanity. You're coming to realization of this. And those that have taken the path of darkness will meet their demise. That time is upon us. I need about the help. We need to hone in and focus on the solstice this year. This goes to my chosen, this goes to my starseed, this goes to my earth angel, my light workers. This year's solstice is going to be a mass meditation, and we'd like to have that across the world. And it's to raise the frequency of Mother Earth. It's to help do that. It takes some time, it takes some focus, it takes some healing, and it takes us to step into our own individual power and stand in solidarity. This is the moment, this is the precipice. It is our moment to shine. And the more people that we have walking towards the light, the darkness will have no other choice but to flee. It will not stand a chance. It is our time to shine. It is our destiny. You are the help you've been searching for. You are the love that you've been searching for. You are the foundation and the essence of who you are for a purpose. Individually, you have the ability to bring that balance within yourself. Masculine, feminine. This is your destiny. This is your birthright. This is the way you shine. You've been asking for help. You've been praying to your angels and guides for assistance. Realizing the darkness, the distraction, has created a bitterness within your heart space, created an imbalance. It is fulfilling its job because you remain to be distracted. To the ones that continue to focus on the distraction, you will fall away. To the ones focused on your healing, you will rise. Invoke your inner warrior, invoke your inner power, invoke your inner high priest, high priestess. Stand in that what is your own sovereignty, your own very essence of intermixed soul, spirit, heart, mind, body. Communication. There's going to be an offer coming in. It's going to blindside you. It's going to take you out of your comfort zone. And this is regarding a third party situation. Give me 3 more for communication. Nethers, thank you so much. Nethers, you're right on time. You're right on time, my friend. No pressure. And if anything, it wasn't the right time for you then, but it is for you now. You are still remembering your why. You are still remembering your reason. You had to recalibrate your thinking, get a different perspective, take a look at it from a different angle before you could jump right in and make that final decision. Give yourself credit for wanting to do things right and putting quality into the mix rather than just slapping it together. It's putting honor and integrity into your work. There's nothing wrong with that. Stop being so hard on yourself. You're right on time. Somebody's coming in with some sort of a love offer about a third-party situation that's going to bring you out of your comfort zone. And this is due to some sort of betrayal. This is supposed to keep you in your head when you're trying to stand in your power. It's going to get you out of your comfort zone, bringing a cup of compassion about a third-party situation. But you're not satisfied with the status quo, and you're quite fine on your own. And this is your justice. And this is why there will be no reunion. These particular third parties aren't even satisfied with each other. They want to come in and add another and another and another. It's disgusting. It's an insatiable black hole, is what it is, that they're offering. Just feed into this black hole, and just continue feeding everything you have into this black hole of absolutely nothing. And somehow you're okay with that, Selective? I think not. This is why there's no reunion. This is why there's no revisiting of that what was. You're clearly being guided away from this. 10 minutes, 10 hours, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, you could receive this communication. You will have guidance by the 15th of the month, and I do believe that you will be finally putting it behind you by the end of the month. Someone is going to remove their mask within 11 days. You're going to see their true picture of who they are. It's going to be less than impressive. And I think this is where you're going to have to hold your anger, hold your composure. Reunion, reunion reverse. Why does that not surprise me? The lovers reversed. There will be no revisiting because you are standing in your power. You're standing on business. You are standing on your intention. Reunion reversed. because of the illusions, because the emotional manipulation, because of the constant lies and deception. It's almost like they think that time is going to help you forget. It doesn't exactly work that way. God, High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, you've basically had a direct connection to the divine, to your higher power that has been guiding you through this. Collective, you need to stay in connection with that and do not allow anyone to come in and gaslight you and get you out of your higher vibe. Because it's a little bit more difficult to communicate with your guides and whatnot in your self node. So being in your heightened north node energy, you are more in connection and more in sync with your guides, which brings you the information that you need to know what you need to know in order to protect yourself. So please empower yourself and know that what is within you is an essence of the divine, and you have every right to protect yourself. You have every right to snap into and tap into your divine calling. Do not allow anyone else to gaslight you out of your purpose. Duality. Mm-hmm. You're standing on business and you're walking away. You've seen all there is needing to see to make up a valuable, educated decision. You've learned your lessons that you've needed to learn, and this is why you now stand in your power. You're standing on your intention. You're standing up for what is important to you. You. They wanted you dead. You. And you peeped this too. You stood 10 toes down and 10 steps ahead the whole time. The cards clarifying you is the death card. And the High Priestess. They wanted a death to your intuition. They wanted a death to you. They wanted a death to your purpose. They wanted a death to your character. They wanted a death to your power. Touch not my anointed. They're indebted with karma now due to their lies and deception. If they don't see it now, they will very soon. Spirit saying some of them will meet their demise. It is only because they wanted the same for you. Regrets in reverse. Three of Pentacles. You're not playing stupid games anymore. You're not wanting to collaborate with this anymore. Meanwhile, they want to collaborate with this. That's why they're coming in. At least they're trying to come in. They're coming up empty-handed. Because you're never where they think you're going to be. Because you've been clever, collective. You've been very clever. And you need to continue to be clever, and work in silence. Keep them guessing. Everybody wants to sit there with their popcorn waiting for the next message. Everybody wants to sit there with their popcorn waiting for their next bit of information that they can go and take and regurgitate onto the web. I see you. And you're embarrassing yourself. Quite literally. Unknown archetype. What is the message? What is the overall message? The tear. Somebody's broken. I get a feeling that they are infuriated. So much so they're crying. They don't understand this thread that binds them. Thought I had one flip over in the monks. What is the message that my collective needs to know, Spirit? What is their best blessed message? What about this thread and this tear? What's the situation at hand? Apocalyptic. The ending. The destruction of a creation. Not realizing the warrior within and transmuting it into a destroyer. The warrior is going up against a boss, fighting for innocence, fighting for a vow, fighting for that and those that have been forgotten. asking the unknown questions, allowing the Creator to guide you, knowing the venom that you hold, understanding the impact that you play in the grander production. Some of you are flipping the table right over on all these people's plans to thwart you, to take you out. You're flipping the table on their whole idea. And you should be quite proud of yourself, collective. I must say that it is one way to empower you yourself to know that even by you not even lifting a finger, even by you just focusing on your healing, even by you just focusing on you raising your vibration, that's all you need to do. Remember the innocence that's deep underneath all of the trauma. The innocence within you has always existed, it still exists. It is just shrouded in pain. Go back and find this innocence within you and rescue it from the confines of the trauma. Lift yourself out of the darkness. Shine the light. Shine your light on your very own darkness. It is not unpredictable. It shows up as the unknown, but understand it is something you've already been through and experienced. What you are actually fearing is fear itself, when everything that you're looking at or going to look at, you've already experienced. Allow this to empower you. Allow this to allow courageous healing. Step into that warrior. Step into the beast. That what was created as your shadow. And use it and transmute all that pain into protection. Only allow the beast out when you need protection. Give your inner child the key to the cage, to where the beast resides. Allow the beast to protect you rather than lash out and create karmic energy. Do not allow the beast to take over. The beast is your shadow. The beast is the darkness. You cannot have one without the other. So instead of allowing the darkness to overtake you and take control of you, instead of allowing that darkness to take control, transmute that into protection instead. The beast is only sleeping, he's not dead. And some people just need to be reminded as to who the hell they're fucking with. Finding a balance between the destroyer and the warrior. Paying attention to the thread that binds you. Although the riddles, there may not be very many answers to the riddles currently, right now, you understand that you are part of a bigger clan of orphans. Just as you may feel that you are alone within your own energy, there are many like you. You are far from alone. You need to find your tribe. Welcome home. Remember the vow that you've spoken, that you would not allow anyone to take advantage of you. Unconditional love loves the unloved. But in order to pick up the basket that holds that unconditional love, you have to let go of the basket of the worthlessness you feel. The fact that you might feel unloved is a figment of the imagination. It's an illusion. It's a deception. It's a distraction of the darkness. Don't allow the darkness to overtake you. Call your power back, others. It is your birthright. Stop sleeping on yourself and playing small. You need to show up for your inner child, the one that feels abandoned. You need to go out and have some fun and nurture a new connection with your inner child. You need to go out and play. Each and every single one of us plays an integral part in the grand design. Each and every single one of us has a purpose to bring about growth or its demise. It's all on how we show up. If our world is a little crazy, we've got to take a look at within us to see the crazy that's within us, to balance that out in order to balance out our reality. As within, so without. Everything starts on the inside. Sacred feminine. We're at the verge of losing our sacred feminine. We're at the verge of losing the ability to create life. That's how detrimental it is. There's a particular precipice currently right now that we are at, that we will see in future generations the devastation that is upon us due to a current situation that we're coming out of. The devastation is real, and the devastation will be felt by humanity as a whole. The veil is being lifted. The truth is being told. And eventually those that orchestrated such things will be held accountable. But even so, it's too late. The damage is done. It was a grand psyop exercise to find out who would follow suit, who would trust in the illusion, who would trust wholeheartedly in the deception. As I may feel emotionless about speaking on this, the divine knows the days that I've wept, the tears that have fallen from my eyes regarding this. This is a prophecy that will come to pass. And this is in part of the prophecy that I said earlier, months ago. It is a time of great devastation. It is a time of great decline. But it's due to the fact of how it's being orchestrated to gain a sense of control over something that they had no control over from the beginning. What was meant to bring balance brought devastation. What was meant to bring balance brought chaos. And it comes down to no fault but our own. People think they're getting away with what they've done, and they are soon to be haunted, if they're not already. This whole ideal was to put a burp and a blip into the ability of co-creation. And it was the attempt to lose out and diminish the sacred feminine. It's taken 2,000 years for this to come to light. Oh, Aiden, that's full of shit. Look at the current state of the world. With the current situation in the last 4 years, 4 or 5 years, it is going to become evident that childbirth very well could become a little bit more difficult. And it will be left to the ones that chose themselves over the disillusion. It will be up to the ones that chose to refrain in order to populate the next generation. And I hate to come out and say this, but it's true. Take it or leave it. Use your own discernment. I've been holding on to that for months. Not really sure as to how to disclose that information. But it will be evident. It already is becoming evident. The information is being blacked out. It's being redacted. I'm not going to repeat myself, little bee. Not anymore. You're working hard at nurturing the truth that is you. You're standing in your power and you're letting the past go. I'm proud of you for who that resonates with. You are learning the lessons that you need to learn and you're moving on. You're stepping up. You're emotionally releasing that what no longer you want a part of your heart space. There's going to be a new offer, a new idea, a new way forward coming in very soon. This journey is going to have purpose. going to take you out of a very turbulent time and energy. Someone's coming forward with information, communication. Spirit's asking you to be patient. It's coming in fast. Yeah, this is going to allow you to focus on yourself. Okay, fine, Spirit. I will start with that. What am I clarifying? Okay. What's the Chariot? What's the Chariot? Yeah, somebody's trying to sabotage your way forward. This is why there's been a delay. Okay, they're doing this in the background. They're coming up against you with groups of people, 3 or more people. And this is actually, all it's doing is helping you find your self-worth, helping you step into a more concrete um, way of going about things. It's making you fight for what you believe in, is what's happening. Okay? You're finding your self-worth, all the while fighting for your life. Right? They're trying to make it hard for you, which when a plant is seeded and sprouted and growing and going to the point where it's going to bear fruit, okay? If that particular plant is put into a hostile environment, it is also taking on the environment in which it's growing. So let's say there was a windy tunnel in through where this bush was growing from. Because of that windy tunnel, it is creating a resistance towards that plant. So this plant has no other choice but to create stronger roots. It has no other choice but to create a stronger um, trunk and branches in order to hold that fruit. So allowing this sabotage to come in, the divine is allowing this to be your training. This is allowing the universe to bring this in as a training ground in which to create a resilience with you. This is where you find how strong you really are. You realize and you find out what you are actually capable of. What else? Something to do with the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Quite possibly a feminine. 4 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So you're nurturing your truth. That what of who you are. You know your self-worth. And you're giving back to those that are reciprocal to your energy. You're laying to rest the bitterness. You're laying to rest any particular people that have envy or bitterness towards you. And I think this particular Queen of Cups, which showed up upside down, is now resting. Seven of Cups. They're very overwhelmed with the fact that you're healing everything that they're doing. All the betrayal that they're trying to bring into your reality, you're healing it. You're transmuting it. They literally do not stand a chance. Yeah, they're literally trying to ruin your relationships, take away your way forward, any type of new connections, and any type of reciprocal, anything anything that is reciprocal, any type of friendships, any type of equal give and take, they're destroying it. It's coming to an end now. Yep, you're building a new foundation. And this foundation, from what Spirit is saying, is indestructible. It is divinely protected. And this is why they are all up in their shit right now. Because they are shook. They're sitting there powerless. We could be talking about a cancer. What's going on with this Tower card? Tower reversed. hmm They fucked up royally. Because everything that they've done to you in the past was heinous. It was sinister. And there's witnesses. There's receipts. And they can't come to truce to it. Chances are you will not hear from this person again. The worst is over. hmm You're finally walking away and cutting cords emotionally to this particular connection. Yeah. Emotionally walking away. Quite possibly to a Gemini as well. And I think this was their whole idea. To remove you from this particular relationship. To basically ruin everything. Ruin all of your relationships. Sabotage your friendships. Take away your work relationships to the point where you're begging. That's what they wanted. They didn't want you able to juggle what was going on, what they were throwing at you. They didn't want you moving forward with any type of new connection. They didn't want you moving on. Yeah. They didn't want you moving on. They didn't want you even inspired. They didn't want you standing on intention. They wanted you looking like a hothead. They wanted you out of character. They wanted you looking like some crazy manipulative fuck with nothing good to say. But you flipped the table on them. And this is why they're shook. Tower reverse. Oh, the Four of Swords. They cannot rest because you're healing. This is infuriating for them. because you are healing. Why do you think I'm so predominantly saying, yo, heal, heal, keep healing, keep empowering yourself, keep standing in your power, keep reflecting, learning, and releasing, courageous healing. Yeah. And they're having to lie on your name in order to get you to look bad. Their lies aren't nothing anymore. They have no integrity, they have no reputation, they have nothing to stand on because of their lies and their deception. They've lost their integrity. They've ruined their own reputation. Meanwhile, they're trying to tell people that you're the one that ruined it. They're trying to place the blame onto you, collective, when they were the ones behind all the sabotage. And now they're sitting with it. They're sitting with all the lies. They're sitting with all the deception, and they cannot sleep. They cannot rest. And if anything, they are the ones that are out of character. They are the ones that are delusional. Why? Because they're all up in your energy, trying to sabotage you, trying to keep you from speaking up. And they're getting caught up in their own bullshit. The Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Yeah. They're being very sneaky. They're being very, very, very sneaky. They're thinking that they're going to find something that you've said that's incriminating. When absolutely every single thing that ever comes out of your mouth is guided by the divine. So otherwise, you did not stutter. Otherwise, you meant every single word. Because you're nurturing your truth and because you're good at what you do. All of their whole plans are falling apart. It's absolute, utter failure for them. Okay? And this is what they get for talking shit on your name. Everything that they've put towards you and against you is broken. Everybody that they've tried to get to come up against you are walking away. Why? Because this person has lost all validity, all integrity, all respect for not only for themselves, but the people that they're working with. Some of them are money hungry. Some of them are desperate for money. Some of them are desperate to eat. And this is why they're taking on these jobs. But once they find out of what they're up against, they back out. It's not worth it. It's not worth the karmic demise that they will have. Their life, their fulfillment, their joy means more to them Thank you, Venice. Thank you very much. Thank you to all that have donated tonight. Greatly appreciated. They're trying to take what you say and use it against you. They're trying to create a narrative that will steal from your abundance. But when people start showing up, they see who you are, and it doesn't match up to what people are saying. The people that actually take the moment to actually get to know you, they're getting to know who you are. And you're getting to know why these people hate you so much. When you're actually quite inspiring to the right part of humanity. You're empowering the nation. You're empowering humanity to be courageous, to stand up for themselves, to remember who the fuck they are, to not be manipulated, to step into your light and step into your highest timeline. These people are losing ground. They fuck with the wrong one. Four of Pentacles. Hmm. Mm-hmm. You're standing in your power. You're good at what you do. They're trying to make it to where you can't rest. They're trying to turn you into a liar and trying to steal from you. They're trying to make it to where you burn yourself out, to create a tower for yourself. They want to try to create a situation where there's so many lies where you find that you're not satisfied with it anymore and you just quit. That you're going to find too much, it's going to be too overwhelming. It's going to create a major change in tower. You're going to get fed up and you're just going to end it all. That's their whole plan. It's not going to work. It's not going to connect because the math ain't mathing. And this is a imbecile scab from your past, by the way. Somebody that you cut out a long time ago. They see you stepping into this Empress energy and they are envious. Beyond envious. And the thing is you've got boundaries up. And you're stubborn in your emotions. You said what you said, you didn't stutter. You're standing on boundaries. You're literally at the finish line. You're in the process of receiving your abundance. Because you've been focused. You've been emotionally balanced. Yeah. Throughout all the lies and the deception, the distraction, you've remained true. You've remained solid. You haven't allowed the status quo of all this deception and the lies to change who you are. You've not only stayed true to who you are, but you've stayed true to who you want to become and to be. And you're standing on business. You're standing on your purpose, 10 toes down, not allowing others' opinions to thwart and to distract you to go in a different direction that is no longer serving to begin with. You're exposing the darkness for what it is. You know, something that you don't see coming. This particular cancer is trying to manipulate someone. Particularly an earth sign. A water sign is trying to manipulate an earth sign. And it's also something to do with the cancer. It's to thwart your direction. It's to thwart your purpose. Yeah. But they have no other choice but to reconcile the sabotage with the Queen of Wands. Because this Queen of Wands is about to burn the fucking world down. Yeah, she's putting her foot down to the sabotage, dealing with a karmic Gemini. It was very wishy-washy, very manipulative, very emotionally manipulative and intentionally manipulative. Played with ill intention quite a bit. It's her villain era, by the looks of it. She's stocking up on graham cracker and marshmallows. And this is regarding some sort of a third-party situation. Like, these people thought that they were clever coming after you, collective. Little did they know they were setting themselves up for their own demise. You want to fuck around and play stupid games. You end up winning very, very, very unbelievably stupid prizes. What's this Four of Pentacles? I want a little bit more on that. Yeah. They wanted you pretty well begging and owing money. Okay? This is what they wanted for you for a tower. They wanted you literally begging. Hmm. But you stood in your power instead, and you're like, you know what? I'm not satisfied with that. I know I'm good at something, and I'm going to find some sort of value. And you know what? All you karmic motherfuckers can fuck off. That's what happened. That particular Queen of Wands that wanted to burn the whole world down, it's kind of like those rhetorical situations where, you know what? Kind of wish a fucker would, because they'd have to see and find out who the hell I am. But then she's like, no, they probably couldn't handle the heat in my kitchen anyway, to boot. They're probably just a coward. So this bitch is like letting it go. Letting bygones be bygones. Giving it to the divine. Because the divine's wrath is much more sophisticated and divinely timed than anything that this Queen of Wands could muster up. So this is why she chooses to stand with her intention of moving forward. Divine. And allowing it to fall all into place the way that it's supposed to divinely be put into place. The intricacies of transmutation, alchemy, and magic. Mm. Yeah, a lot of this shit is based on lies. A lot of what's been, a lot of the foundation on which all of this sabotage is based, it's all based on deception. There's no truth to it. There's no truth to whatever they're coming out with, to come up against you with. There's no truth to it. It's all projection. It's a deflection. It's an scapegoat situation. People not wanting to take their own accountability and pushing it onto someone else. You're walking away. You've learned these lessons already. You're not allowing the deception to take hold of you. Yeah. You're totally uninspired with what's going on. You're not allowing it to be part of the situation. There's something that you know that's coming. You know you're on a list. You know there's something coming on. There's coming. There's something coming to you. It's a beautiful offer. You're going to be able to get out of your head with this offer. And this offer is divinely protected. Hmm. People are going to come in and ask you for help. People are coming in to bring conflict after you receive this blessing. You're not in your head about it. You know that it's coming. You know this is the situation at hand. You know they're going to be coming in, bringing conflict, holding out their hand. But really, where were they when you were down and out? Where were they? Where were they when they weren't sabotaging you? Where were they when they left you for dead? And now they're coming in to bring conflict. Now they're coming in to bring conflict and ask you for help. Please, make it make sense. Queen of Swords in reverse. Two of Cups. Somebody tried to lie on your relationship. Someone was being very, very deceptive about this whole idea of the cups, a relationship. It's almost like she was keeping it to herself, gaslighting you, love bombing you. But because she knows you wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole, she gaslit you about this whole idea of being obsessed with you. She didn't want to tell you the truth. She just wanted to be a succubus and literally drain you of all your energy. She's an energy vampire. She didn't care. She was playing a deceptive role, thinking that she was going to get something out of it, but you walked away from it. You changed the whole dynamic of the whole plan that they had. Yeah. They were going to come in and say that you weren't, it was not reciprocal. Meanwhile, you really didn't have much to offer them. How could it be reciprocal? You were down and out. You were down on your luck. You were literally asking for help. And they weaponized everything that they were giving to you to manipulate you and lie to you and deceive you, all to make you look like the crazy one. Six of Swords. hmm You know they were eavesdropping. You know they were watching you. This is why you're walking away, because they were building information. They were holding on to information for later to use against you. They were waiting for that perfect moment. So if they ever asked you a whole bunch of questions, they were just off the wall. There was a motive to it. There was a reason for it. They wanted something to spin your words. Six of Swords. Hmm, yeah. You're moving towards something beautiful. There's a new possibility of love coming in, and that's what you're moving towards. Even if there isn't anything in your crosshairs, that's what you're moving towards. You're moving towards a new emotional fulfillment with new energy, loving, compassionate energy. Equal give and take. You're no longer satisfied with the old energy. The fact that they showed up and they showed you who they are tells you everything you need to know. They showed up and showed you who they are. Act accordingly. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt. They did what they did. They chose their choices. They're the ones going to be digging the hole, not you. They're the ones that are going to be falling in the hole they dug for you, not you. Page of Wands. Because you're not playing their game anymore. It's just a big, huge tower to their whole idea. Oh, you're too stubborn for that. You don't fall in line like everybody else. Maybe you're a little more clever, collective. Maybe you've been around the block a couple times. Maybe you've learned a couple lessons throughout your life. Maybe you've gained some wisdom. Hmm? They didn't anticipate that, I bet. I don't think they've seen that coming. Page one, anything else? Hmm. They also didn't see your commitment to the divine. They didn't see your connection, your devotion to the divine. They didn't realize how protective you are. Divinely guided, guarded, and protected. Little did they know. They found out the hard way. Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're not in your head anymore. It's clarified with the Nine of Swords as well. You're not trapped. You know your self-worth. You know what you have available to you, and you're going to get it. You're going to get everything they said that you couldn't have. And you're not settling for less, collective. And I'm proud of you. Nine of Swords in reverse. Mm-hmm. One step, one breath, one moment at a time. Nothing more, nothing less. Stay true to your intention. Stay true and get inspired to move forward. Allow your heart and your mind and your intention to guide you, utilizing your discernment and intuition. All the answers will be laid out in front of you as in divine timing. They're coming in wondering how you got so strong. They want to learn from you. They're trying to get to know where your strength comes from. They're asking you for help. A wizard never tells his secret. Five of Wands. They're fighting for your destiny. They're jealous and envious of your destiny, of what you have available to you. And this is why they're bringing conflict. They will meet their demise. They keep forgetting you're divinely guided, guarded, and protected. It will be by their own action. Collective, you won't have to lift a finger. You don't have to call anyone. Your ancestors don't play about you, and they're watching absolutely everything. They see all the sabotage of everything they're trying to leave in the dark and keep in the dark, and walk away and hide their hands. You cannot run. You cannot hide. No matter how much darkness you choose to reside, run. Run as fast as you can. That what you choose as a demise for others, you will receive yourself. Shit's about to get big, and you will reap what you sow. They're being exposed for all their manipulation. And now they're coming in after a great awakening, wanting to heal the betrayal. Would you believe it? They're coming in after a great awakening, wanting to heal the betrayal, as if they've learned a thing or two. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I hope they're ready for the influx of stupid prizes. Pray tell, is there anything else that we need to know about this bullshit, Spirit? I can't make this up. They're trying to heal the betrayal. I think they're being haunted. They're being haunted. Extremely unsatisfied with the status quo that is their life. The strength card in reverse. Feeling a little weak, it looks like. Spirit says no mercy is due to the lies and the deception, and the fact that there was no equal reciprocal here. They were very wishy-washy, they were very manipulative emotionally. All they had is a lying, pathological intention. And the truth came out about the whole situation. The truth came out about this pathological liar being very wishy-washy. They tried to uninspire you and block absolutely every new thing that was coming into your existence. They were trying to block anything that was for you. Wanted you all up in your head and not even able to choose love again. They didn't want you choosing love again. They didn't want you healing. They wanted you trapped. They wanted your demise. And yet you rise. They totally underestimated you, collective. And now you're moving on. Be patient. The way will be clear soon enough. If it doesn't sit well with your heart, don't accept it. Allow yourself to heal right now because this is going to help you rise. You're taking out the trash, you're letting go of any type of vices, and you're staying in the dark about it. You're not revealing everything that's going on. You're done revealing anything, and then somebody comes in and has an opinion or has an idea that you don't deserve. That what is meant for you. So you're done playing these dumbass games of being excited about the offers that are coming in for you. You're holding them sacred to yourself. You're holding them close to your chest. You're holding sacred what is important to you. Name roll call. Welcome in Karma. Welcome in Little D. Welcome in Hey You. And Dylan Taylor. Welcome in. Welcome in Venice. Yellow Rose. Thank you so much for Francine. Welcome in. HT. Welcome in. Motherfucking Bean. Welcome in. Victoria. Welcome in. David. Welcome in. Where Angels Walk. Welcome in. Nethers. Welcome in. Rachel. Kurt. Thank you all for showing up. A child of God. Welcome in. Gumboots. Welcome in. Mandy Black. Michael. Ellie. Angel Rebel. Love you all. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. Anybody that's donated tonight, are you still here? Come forward. Anybody that sent in a super chat, a super sticker, a super thanks, come forward, please. If you are still here. And Venice, welcome in. Thank you so much for holding tight, though. Do you have a question? I sense you typing, so I will hold on. Oh, that's okay. I'll get you an animal whisper, okay? Thank you for your donation. What's the best blessed message from the animal whispers for my beautiful supporter, Venus, Castroli? What's the best blessed message from the animal whispers? Authentic, the penguin. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. And just be yourself. It's funny that you just thought you'd come join in and hang out with the tribe, and that's what the card says. Well, you know where you're always welcome. You're always welcome here. I might get a little hot-headed because of the karmics, but the love remains, the compassion remains. You know, the ugly stepsisters just gotta stop trying to put on the shoe that doesn't fit them, you know? These ugly stepsisters need to stay in their own fucking lane and leave us Cinderellas alone. Mm. Abundance. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Good things are coming, Venice. Hold tight. Be vigilant. Allow for courageous healing. Mothers, are you still here? Alright, one little bit more of a message and then I'm out, guys. Alright? I'm not going to do this all the way to midnight kind of feel anymore. What's the most blessed message for my collective? Justice is coming. You know, wait for the way forward to become clear. Otherwise, stand in place. Stay in place where you are. There's information coming forward that you're going to have to act on. This will help you step up. You may have some sad news come in that you're going to have to take stock, but you will be successful. The light is here. There are many blessings coming in. Be patient. Allow your intuition to inspire you. And if you don't know what to do, If you come up with some great ideas, write them down. When you're lost and you don't know what to do, go back to the list. Right now, your main objective is to heal. The way will become clear. Something is going to piss you off, but you will stand in your power. You're very good at what you do, and you need to stand on that. There will be not that there won't be equal reciprocation all the time. But this is to where when there is an imbalance, this is where you walk away. There's no need to guard your heart if you do not entertain smut. And what you might be thinking that you're losing, you're actually gaining. So things might not look exactly what you think they are, what you think they do. But somebody is trying to take you out, somebody is trying to take you down, somebody is trying to take away some sort of stability, and you need to be vigilant. Somebody's unwilling to look at it in a different way, and you need to invoke your inner magician. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. To my supporters, my members, my subscribers, my viewers, I love you all. Thank you so much. We got 2 more cards left. Page of Cups. Somebody's coming forward with a breadcrumb. Okay? Trying to say sorry and breadcrumb you. Don't accept the breadcrumb. Have no mercy with this. They tried to ruin you. Yeah. You're choosing love over hate. You're choosing light over darkness. You're not allowing this to You're not allowing this to change the way you look at life, the way you perceive life. You're not allowing other people's way of treating you. It's all it's all coming out of the darkness. That what is done in the dark is coming to light. And you know the truth. And the truth will set you free. You are stepping into this Empress energy whether they like it or not, collective. You are meant to make a big impact on the world, and that you will. That you have, and that you already have. So continue to be inspired, continue to move forward. I'm going to leave the message with that. Be courageous. Live in your truth, nurture your truth. Stand on your truth. Don't allow others to manipulate you. They can keep their opinions to themselves. They can't come with you where you're going, collective. Understand that. This is why their opinion doesn't matter. The only opinion that matters is between you and the divine. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Please take a look at the website. Visit the store. Go check out the merch if you haven't yet already. Um, I might put a discount on next week. We'll see. See how I feel. Thank you for joining me tonight, everyone. Until next video, please be good at it. And if you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself. So that way, you can be good to others. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me, and catch you in the next video.